Hello, everybody. We are here to play Marvel Champions Next Evolution. Uh, this is scenario 1. I have no idea what any of the cards do, so we're going in blind, which means there's going to be a lot of mess ups. And we're just going to go by whatever is worse for us. So we'll get into the little comic book here. I semi-set up everything. Nothing shuffled or anything like that. We'll go to the first comic here. So, Grey Malkin Earth Orbit. I don't know if I said that right. Hey, Cable, you got this 200-inch screen, but only one channel. If you're bored, Wade, you could take a walk outside. Incoming emergency signal. Put it on screen, Professor. Hope, what is it? Someone is attacking the Morlock tunnels. I'm trying to fend them off, but I need backup. We're on our way. Now that's what I call entertainment. Take cover until we arrive. Don't try to be a hero. I know the drill, Dad. I had a good teacher. Professor, have the team meet us at the Morlock tunnels. Body slide by 3. Zoom in a little bit on that. What the page looks like. I got everything set up here. Okay, multiple villains. Something I did not read up. Morlock Siege has 7 different villains. Only one villain will be in play at a time, but the order is randomized so players never know who will appear next. Okay, in order to win scenario, the players must defeat 3 of these villains. Knock Knock instructs players to put the routed. Okay. Environment card. Interplater inside. Routed has 2 sides, one for standard mode and one for expert. Routed tells the player what to do after the villain is defeated. Like other scenarios, when one of these villains is defeated, all tokens, status cards, and attachment on the just defeated villain are discarded instead of carried over to the next villain. Campaign instructions set up. Each player records their identity in the campaign log onto the back of this rulebook. Players cannot switch it. Okay, that's plain. Players as a group choose one player's side scheme listed in the campaign log and do the following. Put the chosen player's side scheme into play. Mark the player's side scheme is chosen for scenario 1 in the campaign log. Take the encounter card listed in the campaign log in the same row. Wait, what? Players as a group choose one player's side scheme listed in the campaign log and do the following. Oh. But the chosen players can mark the player's side scheme as chosen for scenario 1 in the campaign log. Take the encounter card listed in the campaign log in the same row as the chosen player's side scheme and shuffle it into the encounter deck. Okay, so we gotta pick one of these player side schemes. I did not see those. Or did I miss them somewhere? Oh no, they're encounter cards. Right? I'm not sure where these would be. Let's see, quick gander here. These are player side schemes, okay. I don't know if these are going to be in here or somewhere else. Probably somewhere else, huh? Yeah, they got them somewhere else. Let's see here. player side schemes, so we need to. Yeah, let's split this up a little bit. Or did I just miss these somewhere? Side scheme. Maybe on the back of these. There they are. Found them. Well, that would have been nice to know beforehand. But it is what it is, you know? Now, what is this? Oh, I had campaign cards in the back. Silly me. Okay. So we're gonna choose one at random, honestly. Why not? Oh boy. I need a pencil too. Gear up. So then I need an encounter card and an environment, is that right? What title of each? Nope, just the encounter card, not the environment. Or is this the environment if I flip it over? Yeah, it's the environment. But I do need a overburden. Cool. These are good to know then. Put those on the side there. I do need a pencil. Bring it back. Alright, I've returned. We're going to board, gear up, scenario chosen, 1. Short, small, easy, earned. I don't know what that means. But okay, let us double check everything before we start shuffling here. Take the encounter card, listen to the same way. Shuffling counter deck victory. Record the title of each villain under routed in the campaign log under Mordor's defeated. Record the number of Morlock allies still in play in the campaign log under Morlock saved. If there is a campaign environment card in play, marked it as earned in the campaign log. Okay. Cool, that's it for that. Let's move these on. Alright, so we are playing as Cable, the one, the only Cable, Nathan Summers. He has a 4 recovery. He is a mutant soldier. He may include player side schemes from any aspect in your deck. Soldier X. Set up, search your deck and discard pile for a player side scheme and put it into play. Then shuffle. His other side. 2/2/2 down the board. Response after Cable defeats a side scheme, ready him. Limit once per phase. Cool. So we will start. We have shuffle, draw cards, decide what mulligan, and then we'll do the setup. I do believe that's how it works. Now I'm questioning myself. Just to be safe. Yep. That is how it works. Cool. We got that. We are doing the first scenario, so we are doing knock knock. Contents mortars on side A, Morlock, Siege, and Standard encounter. Okay, two modular encounter sets, military grade, mutant slayers. We got that. Setup, put the routed environment into play. Okay, there's that. Set the hide, treachery card. Okay, and each Morlock ally aside. Okay, those are there. Shuffle the villains together without looking to create the villain deck. The top card of this deck is in play. Okay, so we'll shuffle these. And our first villain is Harpoon. 0 scheme, 2 attack with a boost. Force interrupt when Harpoon attacks you or an ally you control. Choose. Take 2 indirect damage. Give Harpoon 1 additional face down boost card for his attack. Okay. That's at his health is 10. Okay, that's fine. The routed card that we just got. Cards under here are not in play. Standard mode only. Force response. After the villain is defeated, put it under here. Discard each minion that shares a title with the top villain of the villain deck. After the villain is defeated, put it under here. Discard each minion that shares a title with the top villain of the villain deck. That villain is in play. The villain activates against each player in player order. So after the villain is defeated, put it under here. Discard each minion that shares a title with the top villain of the villain deck. Which is not the card that's defeated, right? That villain is in play. Okay. The villain activates against each player in player order. Okay. So basically when you defeat a villain, the next villain automatically activates. Yeah. If I'm getting that correctly. Put that over there. The player side scheme we chose was Gear Up. My camera doesn't really work this well for this. This scheme does not count against the player side scheme limit. When defeated, flip this card and put Geared Up into play. The ability on Geared Up gains each player in pouches resource. The ability on Geared Up gains each player pouches resource card. Okay, cool. This is a player side scheme, so I'm going to put I don't know where to put it. Over here, I guess. And it has 4. Okay. And then we'll flip over the main scheme. Knock knock main scheme. Force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 knock counter here. If there are at least 3 knock counters here, advance to stage 2A. There are 3 villains under routed, the players win the game. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 knock counter here. If there are at least 3 counters here, advance to stage 2A. How do I get rid of knock counters? That's the question. That starts with 1. Okay, that's for that. And now we will shuffle these cards together. Okay, and we also need to shuffle our cards together. Deal ourselves our hand mulligans, and then do Nathan Summers' setup. Alright, I just wanted to make sure it was a good shuffle. So his hand size is 6, so we will see what we get. Got a player side scheme. Which stage? Victory 0. When defeated, give each identity a tough status card. Mission leader. Reduce the cost to play mission leader by 1 if your identity has a soldier trait. Hero response after a side scheme is defeated. Exhaust mission leader. Excuse me. Each player draws 1 card. Okay. Not horrible. Power of the Mind. Double the number of resources this card generates while paying for a psionic card. What is a psionic card? Is that one of the traits? Mindscape psionic. There it is. Superpower. Thwart. Hero action. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme in the victory display. Okay. Card number 4, card number 5. Caliban. 1 thwart, 2 attack. Response. After Caliban enters play, discard cards from the top of your deck until an X Factor, X Force, or X Man ally is discarded. Add that ally to your hand. And number 6. Uncanny X Force. Play under any player's control. Max 1 team card per player. If each of your characters has the X Force trait, each ally you control gets +1 thwart and takes -1 consequential damage after thwarting a side scheme. Okay, not horrible, I guess. Since I don't know his deck, I'm going to get rid of, what was it? Established Perimeter, player side scheme to draw a card, which we got Ascani's Son. Hero response. Thwart. After you defend against an enemy attack, exhaust Ascani's Son and spend a energy resource. Remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's thwart. Okay. Not horrible. Okay. So, and then Nathan Summers setup. Search your deck and discard pile for a player side scheme and put it into play. And then shuffle. I'm just going to grab the one that was in my discard pile, and then it says shuffle, so we'll shuffle. Alright. Alright, first turn, let's see what we can do here. Okay. What do I want to do? I like this too. Okay, I can play everything I want. Okay. Okay, I can do discard Uncanny X-Force. Oh, that's always been in there. Whoops, my bad. To play Askanai Sun. Askanai Sun? I'm saying that. Hold on. Your response after you defend against an enemy attack, exhaust. Discard and spend an energy resource. Remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's thwart. I'm going to discard Caliban to play Mission Leader. Reduce cost to play Mission Leader by 1 if your identity has soldier trait, which it does, so I only discard 1 card. Your response after side scheme is defeated. Exhaust Mission Leader. Each player draws 1 card. I'm going to play the Power of the Mind to play a Psionic card. Oh, I need to flip over for that. Which is Mind Scan. Thwart. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme in the victory pile. And remove 3 from here. I'm actually going to thwart to clear this up. And my response kicks in. After Cable defeats a side scheme, ready him. So he's ready. What's this? After a side scheme is defeated, exhaust Mission Leader. Each player draws a card. Another Mind Scan. Okay, there's that. And then this flips over. It's an environment. And this geared up. Enters play with 1 pouch counter on it. Action. Remove 1 pouch counter from here. Each player shuffles 1 copy of the pouch's resource card into their deck. Pouches is a campaign card. Okay. It's our environment. It has 1 pouch counter on it. Okay, I mean, might as well just, because action, remove 1 pouch counter from here. Each player shuffles 1 copy. Which I thought was in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's swing for 2. Brings Harpoon's health down to 8. I think that's all I can do. All ready up. We got Scimitar, Technovirus Purge, Sidearm, and Sunspot. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to take a gander at that. Okay, so that's going to go up by 2. We're just going to go up to 1, and then after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 knock counter here. If there are at least 3 knock counters here, advance to stage 2. How can I do knock counters here? Here, we'll just do... I don't want to get confused. We'll just do that. Just a red thing. There we go. Harpoon's going to initiate an attack for 2. I will defend. Okay. So 2 plus 1 for 3. 3 damage dealt to me. Nope, I defended 1. And because I defended, Ascani Sun, I don't know. After you defend against an enemy attack, exhaust this card and spend a energy resource. Remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's thwart. It's 2 thwart. Remove this. And then this says, when defeated, give each identity a tough status card. This goes in my victory pile, which I don't know where to put. Right here for now? Sure. Why not? And after Cable defeats a side scheme, ready him. Oh, I can exhaust him to draw a card too. Look at that. Okay. Oh, encounter card, that's right. We got Seek the Weak. When revealed hero, the villain attacks you. If there is at least 1 villain under routed, this attack gains overkill. Okay, so he's going to attack me for 2. Oh shoot, what's this? Forced interrupt. When Harpoon attacks you or an ally you control, choose 1. Take 1 indirect damage, give Harpoon 1 additional face down boost card for this attack. I guess last turn I'll take the 2 damage. Let's do that now. When he's attacking me, it's either 2 damage or an additional boost card. I will take the 2 damage and I will defend. Let's go. 7. I'm gonna go down 2 more. Wowzer. Okay. Oh shoot. My turn. This is a free card to play. Tenacious Purge. Victory 0. Characters other than Cable cannot remove threat from Purge. While Purge is in the victory display, Nathan Summers and Cable can gain the Psionic trait, and Cable gets +1 to everything. I'm gonna get rid of these to play Scimitar. Restricted hero response attack. After you play another Psionic card, exhaust Scimitar, deal 2 damage to an enemy. The upgrade up there. Mind Scan, I can't play that, but I think I'm going to keep it. Oh, this goes back up to that. Goes back to there. Ooh, not very good turn. What am I at? 5. Let's see, he's gonna attack me for 2. There's 5 here, hold on. I'm gonna stay up. Probably a bad idea, but we got Forced Amnesia, Eva, Build Support, and Precognition. So do I have to discard that? I do. Who's Phantom X? Phantom X? Have I seen him yet? Nope. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Alright, start this. This goes up to 3. After resolve, and step 1 on the counter. If there's at least 3 knocks here. There's that. And he's going to attack for 2. Shoot, can't do that. I'll defend for 2. And I'll draw an additional boost card. So for 3 damage, I'm taking. Oops. Okay, and then encounter card. Retaliate. Well, this is Grey Crow. Retaliate 1. Force Interrupt. When Grey Crow attacks you or an ally you control, choose. Discard the highest card. Cost card. Grey Crow gets +X attack for this attack, where X is the print cost of the highest card. Cost you control. Ooh, boy, that's rough. Okay, my turn, huh? Not quite sure why. Do that to do mind scan, which is remove 3 threat from a scheme, remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme in the victory pile. This goes down to 2 automatically, and I only have 1 in there, so it'll be 1 more. Then I'll do precognition. Look at the top X cards of the number deck where X is the number of side schemes in the victory display. You may discard 1 of those cards, put the rest in any order. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. That's really all I can do. I played a psionic card, exhaust, deal 2 damage, 2 Grey Crow. That's all I can do. I need to flip over. Dropped 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so this goes up to 4. F, okay, force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 knock counter here. If there are at least 3 knock counters here, advance to stage 2A. Which there are, so we need to advance. Which is not good for us. Mutant Massacre. Each player puts 1 set-aside Morlock ally into play under their control. 1 set-aside. Okay. Two set-aside allies. If this is 2. Okay. Because this is a single-player game. Shuffle the High Treachery into the encounter deck. If the previous stage was advanced by knock counters, give each Morlock ally a tough status card. Okay. Then Treachery has to go in the encounter deck. Give that a good shuffle. Does not count against your ally limit. Okay, and then what's this say? Mute Massacre. Exhaust action. Exhaust a Morlock ally. Shuffle Hide from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Is that my choice to do? I don't know what the hide card does, I guess. If there are 3 villains under-routed, the player wants to get the stage completed, or there are no Morlock allies in play, the player just loses the game. Okay, good to know. Okay, so that's that. Scheming 0, 3. 3 plus whatever that is, so 4 total. Whatever the 4 is. There it is. Okay, and then encounter card. When revealed, alter ego, this card gains Surge. Hide Treachery. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting to do that. Surge. When revealed, give 1 Morlock ally a tough status card. I already have it. But the Surge though. Which is alter ego, this card gains Surge. Look at that. This card gains Surge. Bound by Business. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a martyr minion that does not share a title with the card in play is discarded. Share a title. share a tile with a card play. Put that minion into play engaged with you. So it cannot be Grey Crow, essentially. Are there any minions in here? Who shuffled this? Patrol, that's great. Okie dokie. My turn. Recover 4. Whoa. There we go. Alt. Oh, I guess. Two fast ships. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I need to flip over. I can't do that. I will spend. Shoot. These 3. To telekinetic blast. Your action attack deals 6 damage to an enemy. Deal 1 additional damage to that enemy for each side scheme in the victory pile. So technically that would be a 7 to Riptide. And after you play another psionic card, exhaust Scimitar, deal 2 damage to an enemy. So I'll get rid of Grey Crow. And he has Retaliate. Oh, I am down to 5. I'm sure I'll do that. I'll exhaust Morlock to shuffle Hide into the encounter deck. Oh boy, I'm not very good at this game, am I? Okay then. I'm going to stay in this form. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Goes up to 5. He's going to attack me. The mortar, when an enemy attacks you, it attacks a Morlock you control instead. So this tough goes away. Oh, well, this still happens though. So in 5. And then, whatever this is. Oh, I keep forgetting to get rid of that. Back in action. When revealed, give the villain a tough status card. Place threat on the main scheme equal to the number of villains under routed. 0, okay. But Harpoon has tough on him now. Who is you? After you defend against an enemy attack, exhaust, ask, and silence spell. Who does you clarify as? Time for good old Google. If that ever loads. Okay. You as in the hero. Got it. Alright, so nothing happens there. Let's see what else we got going on here. Not bad. Ooh, I'm not sure what I want to do though. I'm gonna get a little risky here. I want to play Phantom X. Response: after Phantom X enters play, search your deck and discard pile for Eva and put it into play. Shuffle. Over there. Oh, it's here somewhere. Yep. Exhaust Eva. Choose. Remove one damage to an enemy. Okay, with that being said, I will use Eva to deal one damage to an enemy to get that tough off. Oh, I played a Psionic. After you play another Psionic card, exhaust, deal 2 damage to an enemy. So I guess I'll do that for the tough. Cable will thwart, purge. Okay, so this technically has +1 for everything, so I'm just going to do +1 for everything. And response after kill defeats side scheme, ready him. So he's going to be readied up. What is this? After a side scheme is defeated, exhaust, draw a card. Okay, that's good. I'm going to keep that. Do Eva to deal 1 damage to Harpoon. Nope. To remove 1 from here. And I will deal 3 damage to Harpoon with Cable. Or maybe I'll actually thwart for 3. I'll exhaust Phantamix to complete that thwart. Whoa. He has 1 substantial amount of damage. Okay, I think good. Oh, no, I'm not. Flip over to Nathan Summers. And ready up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I got some stuff here. Well, that's a burner. Okay, this will go up to 1. Scheme for 0 plus 2 for 3. Encounter card is Side Scheme. Senator support. This kind of hardware isn't found on the black market. Someone high up in the U.S. government must be supplying it. Hinder 1. What does hinder mean? I'm not sure what that means. 1 defeated, the first player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until an attachment is discarded and reveals that card. That's not great. So that means hinder. What does hinder mean? It's not Lips of an Angel and all that. Hinder, when a card with hinder, just place 1 threat on that card. So 4. Okie dokie. My turn. Shoot. Oh wait, no, I have 5. That has 8. There we go. I would like to heal. Heal for 4. Back up to 9. I'll flip over. Discard pouches to play Uncanny X-Force. If each of your characters has the X-Force trait, each ally you control gets +1 thwart and takes -1 consequential damage after thwarting a side scheme. Means I will move a threat. He's got 2, so I'll move 2 from here. I'll move 1 from here just to be safe. hold on. Go back. Let's take this back. We can go to 4. So is that 3? Keep these up like that. Okay. Now I'm going to play. Oh, discard 1 card. Huh? Discard this to play. Call for backup. When defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for an ally and put it into play. That has 3. I'll use Phantom X to reduce it to 1. And Eva to remove it altogether. And then his response is unexhausted. After Skymski is defeated, draw a card. And search what? For an ally, huh? I'll choose Deathlock. After Deathlock enters play, choose an upgrade in any player's discard pile with the cost of 1 or less that can be attached to Deathlock. So it would be an upgrade, right? Okay, it would be this. Be playing sidearm. Attached to an ally, max 1. Attached ally gets +1 attack and his attack gains ranged. Which will go on sidelock. Okay, so that would mean did I play any psionic cards? I don't think I did. No. Discard these 2 to play Mission Planning. Play only if there's a side scheme in the victory pile. Display. Until the end of the phase, allies you control do not take subsequential damage. That being said, I'm going to attack for 3. Reduce it down to 5. Deathlock will attack for 3. Reduce it to 2. And each one of these is going to attack for 1 each. Bringing that down to 0. So Harpoon is defeated. Nothing here happens, huh? Yep, nothing here happens. But Rooted, let's see here. After the villain is defeated, put it under here. Discard each minion that shares a title with the top villain of the villain deck. That villain is in play. The villain activates against each player in player order. Okay, Harpoon is defeated. Next up on the list is Vertigo. Forcing up. When Vertigo attacks you or an ally you control, choose 1. Stun a character you control. Vertigo gets +2 attack for this attack. Okay, and she's going to activate against me. So attack. When Vertigo attacks you or an ally control, choose. I will choose to stun this Morlock. She has to attack the Morlock, that's right. Tough goes away, but she does get a thing, which was just 1. Okay. Okay, that's that. That is the end of my turn. Pretty decent turn, I think. I'm running out of cards, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's gonna go up to 4. She's gonna do that. She's stun Morlock. She's going to attack a Morlock, sadly. So this one on the far left for 1 damage. But is that exhausted? Because when enemy attacks you, it attacks a Morlock you control instead. But it's not defending. It just attacks it. Because it automatically attacks it. I'm not going to take that. Yeah. Okay, and now encounter card, which will be, oh boy, Blockbuster. Guard. And when Blockbuster attacks you or an ally you control, choose. Give Blockbuster a tough status card. Blockbuster gets +2 attack for this attack. Cool. Ooh, I have some good cards that I want to do. Oh, I need to change that as well. What's her health? 9. I'm not sure what range means. Retaliate keyword, okay. So let's see here. I will exhaust these two, get rid of the stuns. Attack for 3 here. I will remove 3 threat from here. I'll use Eva to remove a threat from center's support. First player discards cards from top of the encounter deck until attachment is discarded and reveals that card. Fridge, shouldn't have done that. When defeated, for an attachment card, huh? Attachment, attached to my identity. Treat your identity's printed text box as if it were blank. Son of a nutcracker. Choose either exhaust a character you control or take 3 damage. Discard this card. Okay. -1 attack too. I will exhaust Phantom X to discard this card. I don't think I can do that because it's already after. It's already after the fact. Shoot. Okay. Anyways. I have to get rid of that. I will play these two to do Mind Scan Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme in the victory display. I have a lot, so I'm just going to remove all of these. And after you play another psionic card, exhaust perimeter, deal 2 damage to an enemy. 2 damage to that. That goes away. Oh, I at least get that. Draw another card. That's not bad. Discard 2 to get Plasma Rifle. Restricted hero action, attack, exhaust Plasma Rifle and spend a energy resource. Deal 1 damage to an enemy for each side scheme in the victory display to a maximum of 4. This attack gains ranged. So I got 2 restricted cards out. Let's do some moving here. I like to have anything that I can deal damage with out front. Okay, that's really all I can do right now. Why is this on here again? Oh, because that. Ready up. One, 2, get a counter card. We will shuffle. Three, 4, 5. Packages. Cool. This will go up by 1. Vertigo is attacking. I'm gonna stun this one right there, and it has to attack Morlock here. 4, 3. 3 damage. That has gone out, so this gets a +1. This gets reshuffled. All right, 2 encounter cards. Let's see what they are. First one, Hide, Surge. When revealed, give 1 Morlock ally a tough status card. Okay. This one does gain Surge. Bound by Business. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a mortar or minion that does not share a title with the card in play is discarded. Put that minion into play and engage with you. It says until a mortar or minion. Brute to guard. Okay. Blockbuster, that's what we got. Second one. Hey, look, Harpoon. Did we just defeat him? Guard. When Harpoon attacks you or an ally you control, choose one. Okay, well that changed my plans a little bit. Not been able to hit Vertigo yet, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. When an enemy attacks you, it attacks a Morlock you control instead. So it aims at. So I could technically guard. It's just not attacking. It's attacking that, so I can guard it with something else. I never thought to do that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to play Power of Mind and Uncanny Force to do, I don't know if I've done this yet. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Telekinetic Blast. Hero action attack. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. Deal 1 additional damage to that enemy for each side scheme in the victory display pile. I have a lot, but that's enough to take out Harpoon. And after you play another psionic card, Exhaust Scimitar, deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm going to discard something else here to play that. Let's do this should yeah, this is only 2 damage. Let's knock out Blockbuster for 1. Let's deal 3 to Vertigo. Let's use the Plasma Rifle, discard Uncanny X-Force to deal 1 damage to an enemy for each side scheme in play. Maximum 4. I have 3. So it takes another 3. Or remove that stun. We'll deal 1 more damage here. Deal 1 more damage with Eva. And then we'll deal 1 damage with the Martyr. The Morlock, sorry. Keep saying that wrong. That's everything we can do. Vertigo is defeated, so she moves under here. There are 3 villains under rooted. The players win the game, okay. Our next one, oh boy. Next villain is Blockbuster. When Blockbuster attacks you or an ally you control, choose. Give Blockbuster a tough status card. Blockbuster gets +2 attack for this attack. Okay, so he's attacking the mortar. He'll attack the one with the tough. I'll give him 2 extra. Plus for 5, the tough goes away. Okay. Now it's the end of my turn, I think. Oh, his health goes up to 11. Okay, finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. goes up 3. It's that day. He's going to attack one of the Morlocks. Try to give him a tough status, or I'll give him a tough status. Tough. He's going to attack the weakest one for 2 plus 3. Bring him up to 4. And then our encounter card, which I forgot to do that again, didn't I? The Villain's Schemes. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. So 0 plus 1. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Could have been a lot worse. 4. There we go. My turn. He has a tough status card. I can't do that. Shoot, that's one card I have. Okay, I think I have this. I need to ping the tough. Take some damage. Yeah, I have this. I'll discard the Power of Mind and Sidearm to do Telekinetic Blast. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. Deal 1 additional damage to that enemy for each side scheme in the victory pile, which are 3. So, Blockbuster has 2 health. Strike with Scimitar. After you play a Silent card, exhaust Scimitar, deal 2 damage to an enemy. And if I really wanted to keep pushing, I could do attack for 3 more. Because this should technically hit. I'm going to play freaking build support. Heal 1 from him. Thwart. I guess he doesn't take substitution damage for thwarting. I got thwart 2 from here. Yeah, that's it. Because then Blockbuster gets defeated, goes under rooted, and then there are 3 villains under routed, the players win the game. So there we go. We are done with the first scenario. Not too shabby. Once I started figuring out how cable kind of worked, it was pretty enjoyable. Stick around for the next game. Peace out, y'all.